Councillor Luttrot came up and came to say that this marriage is a compensation marriage because Davido and then Chioma, they had their issues before. Social media also came in, followers and all that kind of stuff. So because of that, he chose to marry Chioma so that it will be a form of compensation to Chioma. We want to find out whether it is really going to last for the 7. He said it will be less than 7 years. We want to find out whether it is going to be less than that 7 years or what.
Okay, what he said is that even if there will be a break,
Mhm.
it will be more than 7 years, and
Okay.
it can be amended.
Mhm.
See that they can't sit for 3 hours without quarrel,
I mean, Davido and Chioma can sit for 3 hours without quarreling.
without quarreling.
Okay.
See, so when they are together,
Mhm.
it will even break before the 7 years. But when they are apart and they come maybe occasionally once or every 2 3 days, they come together and this one is doing his job somewhere. This that one they can live up to the end of their life. But if they are in the same roof
Mm.
within some short time,
The marriage will
the
collapse.
marriage will collapse because
Wow.
it is character wise
Mm.
and it is spiritual as well.
Mm.
When you look at the woman,
That is Chioma.
yes, it is saying that she has a form of the lips. When you
Mm.
look at the lips,
Mm.
you will see, look at the lips, and then when you look carefully, the lips will tell you what she is,
Mm.
which I will not tell you.
Mm.
Look at the lips, and you yourself, you see what she is.
But I
And
think for
so
the purpose of those who are viewing us, if like
uh,
they are
uh,
just
uh,
giving us a hint.
that is the person's secret.
Okay.
You see, the person's secret cannot be revealed.
Okay.
Sometimes you know your secret, you know your weakness,
Mm.
and when you are being taught, you can really amend it. But maybe certain signs in the hand will not go, but it will bring certain sign again, which will tell that this thing is gone. But when you are still looking at the dot in certain part of you and you are saying that because this is there, you have money, and other dot is also telling you somewhere that the money will not come unless you do this, then you are mistaken. You see, she's somebody who is like a lion. So, and so when and the man also
Davido.
is like the sea.
Mhm.
She sometimes comes and the man takes you at unawares.
Mhm.
That is how he came into the business music field.
Mhm.
See that he overtake you at unawares,
Mhm.
and that is
Oh,
how it
okay,
is
okay,
also in his
okay, okay.
in his marriage.
So it means that Davido is not about, people do say it's because of the family background, the wealth in the family, but that is not actually what is pushing him into
No,
the stardom.
yeah, when you watch his aura,
Mm-hmm.
that is it. Money has done its part,
Mm-hmm.
but he himself,
Mm-hmm.
whatever you are doing with him, you see that he's not taking it serious.
Mm-hmm.
But inside him, he draws everything inside and then work it inside himself. So when he's coming out, he takes you, you can be sleeping with him, but while he is sleeping, he is doing his homework. He is training inside himself. You see, so when he brings that also to the marriage, he takes the woman at unaware. You see, so when they want to come together, unless counseling, for them to know themselves well. When they know themselves well, that this one is a lion, this
This
one
one
is
is a
like a
C.
sea, they know how to really mingle with
So it
themselves.
means that you also, in a way, support what Councillor Luttress is saying, that the marriage will not last for 7 years. But in per the divination, you are saying that if they want to last for a long time, then they don't have to always be together.
Yes, and they must really call their souls for their soul to tell them what they really are. See, when you know who you are, and you know the person, your partner, what your partner is, really the weaknesses of your partner, you can really cope with it because nature brought you here all quite some time. You are not going to live here forever. So why do you have to go in for this and go in for that? It doesn't do well for your family. When you read your Bible, it's only a barbed wire that crosses heaven, that divide heaven and hell.
A barbed wire.
Barbed wire that divide heaven and hell. When you are in heaven, you can see hell. When you are in hell, you can see heaven.
Have you been to heaven before?
No, that is what
no, you are telling us that there's
said.
a barbed wire. But yeah, the scripture didn't say there's a barbed wire in between you and heaven.
Because they said somebody was in hell. He was seeing somebody in heaven.
But it didn't state barbed wire.
It is something transparent that you are here. You can see here.
Azu Baba. Hi guys, welcome once again on Advert Africa, and I'm your host Jonah. And today our interview is going to be hot, so don't go anywhere. It's going to be more practical. We're going to see Azu Baba himself teaching us, and as well letting us see practical aspect of it. In the previous video we did about divination with Paulvin, and today we are continuing the divination, the practical aspect of divination with Azu Baba. So Azu Baba, once again, you are welcome on Advert Africa.
Thank you. God bless you.
It's been a long time.
Yes.
Azu Baba, today we want to find out when it comes to divination, where exactly did it come from? What is the origin of divination?
Divination came from the first person on this planet Earth, who is believed to be called Adam. When he offended the basic fundamental principle of the universe, he now tried to amend himself with nature again. So he has to really connect with the Supreme. He has to really connect with nature. And there was no any other way, because he has gone astray. There wasn't any other way than to find a way of connecting. So that is where he developed a way that, or nature taught him a way that he can communicate, or nature can communicate with him, and that is through dreams. So Adam was the first diviner, and the first divination through is dream.
So are you trying to say that if you are not dreaming, for example, me who is not dreaming, then it means I am not doing anything divination, or when I'm not dreaming, it's not good.
You see, a dream comes to you when it has to come, but everybody must dream. Sometimes you don't pay no significance to dreams. Sometimes you don't fancy dreams, you don't value dreams, so they will not come. Or sometimes they come, but you forget, because you are not tuned to it. It doesn't mean that you don't dream. You dream, but sometimes you are not tuned to it. So immediately you get up, you forget. So everybody dreams, and everybody must dream.
But you know, if we are talking about everybody dream, which is also a way of divination, then but there are some of the dreams that you can see that, I mean, a dream like you dream you are shitting, dreaming and shitting, is that one to a divination?
Yes, it is dreams. You see, most dreams are opposite, and they are symbols that you will have to interpret in dreams. And shit, for example, is money.
If you
dream that you are shitting and you see your shit, it's money.
How can you say somebody dream and shitting and the shit?
It's money.
Shitting is money.
Anybody at all who has had that dream of shitting, and then within 2 days did not get money, the person should call me and challenge me on +233 243 150078. Call me and challenge me that I dreamed that I shit and I didn't get money. Dream, shit is dream. Shit in your dream means money. When you see shit around you, it tells that there are more opportunities around you. There are times that people dream and the interpretation of the dream, they don't get it well, or they don't get a better person to give them the better interpretation of the dream. So they are being taught the wrong thing. That is why nowadays most people that interpret dreams, some will say that what others have dreamed in the holy books, that is what they are interpreting to others. Sometimes it could be so, but you have to learn You have to learn what is dream.
Mm.
Formerly, when those Bible was written,
Mm.
there wasn't a mobile phone, but now
Mm.
there's mobile phone. People are dreaming of mobile phone. So
Mm.
you have to know what is dreams,
Mm.
what dreams are. There are some foods in other lands that are not in our land.
Mm.
So you cannot dream of those foods.
Mm.
The ones that is with you, that is what you dream. So because nature want to tell you something.
Mm.
So it brings you whatever is around you. And most dreams are opposite.
Wow. Um, to the viewers, keep shitting. That's all I
And you
can
get
tell you.
plenty money
Keep shitting.
in your
You can
dreams.
get money. Okay, so Hazubaba, personally, how did you become a diviner?
Me, I stayed with my grandfather, who is a herbalist and a spiritualist.
Okay.
And he really doesn't do divination, but when you come to him, whatever it is, he will see it from your face, from the way you talk,
Mm.
from your palm, and sometimes from your leg.
Mm.
You only touch your leg, watch in your palm,
Mm.
sometimes certain places of your body.
He will touch my leg
He
or
will
my
touch
body.
your
Okay.
leg, sometimes your shoulder,
Mm.
sometimes let me see your lips,
Mm.
and then he will tell you everything, physical and spiritual things about you.
Okay.
But those time I was not interested.
Mm.
But as time goes on,
Mm.
the spirit draw me closer, and that is when he taught me the secret of those uh, 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 how to really know somebody, even when the person is not nearer to you.
Mm.
You'll be able to really see the weakness of the person, the strength of the person, the fortunate occupation of that person, the unknown spiritual influences,
Mm.
and then sometimes the diseases that the person is prone to.
Mm.
Sometimes some animals that does not supposed to near the person eating,
Mm.
forbidden things about that person, even the color of activity,
Mm.
and then the colors that are not good for the person,
Mm.
you should be able to know as a diviner. And
Okay,
those
so
are the things that my grandfather taught me.
okay, and so it means that all this you mentioned were within the process or the training of divination.
Yes, that is it.
Mm. Okay, so we know about we had an interview with Paulvin, and then he made mention our previous interview. He made mention that we have various types of divination, which he showed us. We have some that you call the spirit to come and possess another body, and then you are able to communicate with that spirit, and then also you are able to do the afa on the ground by throwing the what we call in our language the CBA. Are there other divination methods or tools that are used?
Yes. You see that the first person on earth who is believed to be called Adam,
Mm.
when he violated the natural laws
Mm.
or the basic fundamental principles,
Mm.
certain things were taken from him.
Mm.
Certain freedoms were
Mm.
taken from him.
Mm.
He was held captive. So he began to find a way of connecting to nature, of connecting to the supreme being.
Mm.
So that is when he begged.
Mm.
And the first divinatory tool given to him
Mm.
was dream.
Mm.
And the dream comes from your soul. Dreams, your soul tells you everything about yourself through dreaming. And the entities tell you about yourself through dreaming. Dream does not lie. Dream doesn't lie. Supposing you can really interpret it well, dream is the first divinatory tool. Then the second divinatory tool is the
Okay.
palm reading, because the palm is you. When I look at your palm, I will be able to tell you much about yourself than any other divinatory tool apart from the dreams.
Really?
That
So
is
even
it.
right now, as we sit down, you can look at our palm
Yes,
and so can you look at my palm and tell me
I
something
can
right
tell you
now?
so many about you when I look at your palm.
Really?
Yes.
Tell me something.
Uh,
I wanted to tell viewers. I want him to tell me something now today.
you
To tell
see,
me something. Huh?
when we look at you,
Mhm. Can the
this
camera see it well, clearly in my
can
palm? Hmm. Okay.
Yes. When you look at your palm,
Mm-hmm.
looking at, let's tackle your occupation.
Okay.
Looking at about uh, uh, your fortunate occupation.
Mm-hmm.
Your fortunate occupation has to do with business
Mm-hmm.
and has to do with selling of items.
Mm-hmm.
Selling.
Mm-hmm.
That is your first occupation that you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
And uh, the second occupation that you have to do is counseling.
Mm-hmm.
It's about counseling
Mm-hmm.
because the way your this side is positioned,
Mm-hmm.
counseling.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be a solace.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be somebody who speak for the voiceless.
Mm-hmm.
That is your fortunate occupation that you have to
Mm-hmm.
do. But by 40 years,
Mm-hmm.
by 40 years,
Mm-hmm.
you realize your dream.
Mm-hmm.
By the time you are 41 years,
Mm-hmm.
your name will be heard loud and clear
Mm-hmm.
at all the nooks and corners of the whole world.
Mm-hmm.
See, that is this line. Your name will be heard. That is
Which line?
that is this line.
There's a line. I'm
Yes,
not. Am I
yes.
the one not seeing, or
That
you
that
are the
that
one
heading
seeing?
heading to
Okay.
the third eye
Mm-hmm.
center. So definitely that aspect of you will brighten,
Mm-hmm.
and then it will lead you, and people it will brighten you, and your aura will be more brightened,
Mm-hmm.
and people will really hear you,
Mm-hmm.
and people really know you at
Mm.
all the nooks and corners of the whole world through your occupation. These
Anyway,
two
Hazuba,
occupations.
but it looks like you are going so much, and then viewers are watching. Let me take the rest. I'll see you after. After, and then you tell me the rest.
You see your marital status, all the
Hey,
children that you have,
it is all there.
whatever.
So it means I can even see that my children here.
Yes.
Viewers,
The number of wives
come
that you
and
will get
see your.
all.
Come and see. In fact, come and read your palms. Divine, and then get to know how many children you want to give birth to, how many wives you would want to marry, and so on and so forth. Okay, so Hazubaba, you were still on the tools. You made mention of the palm, made mention of the dreams. Is there any other tool?
Yes, the channeling
Hmm.
where somebody will possess
Mm-hmm. Which of what we said? Mm-hmm.
yes, the channeling, and then we have other divinatory tools that
Mm-hmm.
others use,
Mm-hmm.
depending on. You see, all you need to do is to connect to a spirit,
Mm-hmm.
so the spirit can come and tell you what you should use.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I read palm, I use pendulum
Mm-hmm.
to check. I also do quantum jump to check. That is when I meet you personally. I meet your soul and I talk to your soul and ask your soul whatever it is, and
Oh,
then
okay.
I will tell you.
So you call the person so as physical the person is.
Yes.
Not is it a dead soul, somebody that is dead or are still
Even
alive?
necromancy, I do necromancy. When the person is dead, I can really call the person and then ask whatever question you bring. But the one thing about when you call is that you will have to ask questions before they answer.
Okay.
When you call them and you don't ask questions, within 5 seconds they are gone.
Okay.
So you have to really make your questions that you want to ask.
Okay.
So immediately you ask the answer. You ask the answer, especially the dead ones. They really don't laugh
Mm.
and they don't delay. So you just must know what you are about to ask them before you call them.
So it means that in that case you need to even have your list of questions
Questions.
ready to ask all of
Yes,
them.
that is what I'm saying. That when you call somebody who is alive, all you need the person's weaknesses, the person's strength, fortunate occupation, the diseases that the person is prone to, fortunate herbs even that the person should eat, and so on. Whatever it is, you ask the marital status of that person, and so on. So you know what you have to ask.
So let me ask you a question: is divination a sin or not?
What is sin? That is what I have to know. What is sin?
It's a question I've asked you.
Yes,
So
I
do
don't
you
understand the
want to know
word
what is
sin.
sin? Okay,
What
so
is sin?
let me. It's a question that we asked previously. That you see, when it comes to the Bible doesn't allow you as a Christian, as a human being, to practice divination. So that is why I'm asking you that, in your opinion, do you see divination as a sin?
But divination, it's not a sin.
Mm.
You see, something is happening to you.
Mm-hmm.
Something is happening to the society.
Mm-hmm.
Something is happening to the planet.
Mm-hmm.
and you need solution. You need to rectify it. Where we are living belongs to somebody. So you came to meet it correct and intact. And something is not going on well with it. You must ask the creator to really show you something what you did wrong that is making these things to happen so that you rectify it. So how do you call it a sin? It is not never and will never be a sin.
Divination is
You
never a
see,
sin.
when somebody wants to hold you captive, that is when he mislead you and tell you that divination is a sin. As you are, sometimes you get sick and you need to consult something that something is making the system not to work well. And through that, they are able to develop some techniques of using some other gadgets to really pinpoint certain sicknesses in the body. It's also part of divination.
Hey, so
You
the
see, oh,
science, the machines, and the things they are
yes,
using to check you in
yes,
the hospital.
it's
The
to
hospital
yes,
is the.
yes, it's
Are you saying that the X-ray machines and the
X-ray
rest is
machines.
divination?
Yes, it just because all
Hmm.
divination is about you yourself.
No,
So if you
why are you trying to compare science into spirituality and tell us that the X-ray machine right now you are telling us that X-ray machine is even a divination, of
yes,
which
it's a divinatory
I
tool.
disagree.
You
I
will
don't know if
disagree.
my viewers too may disagree with you because
Yes, you will disagree because you see something is roboting you.
what is roboting me?
That divination is sin. Therefore,
No, but what is roboting you? I want you to clarify. What is roboting you?
you God mentioned that you Christians.
So the Christianity is a robot. As a Christian, you are a robot.
No, something is not making you to think right.
No, so what is that something? You
You
said
see,
something is, I mean,
you live on this earth once.
okay.
So really enjoy it. Enjoy living on this earth. Don't let something hold you in captive. Don't let any book hold you in captive.
So it means that, so if you are talking about any book, you mean you don't even want to refer it to
I don't
as
want
a
to
Bible.
refer
So you
to
don't
any,
okay, fine. So it means that, so it means you don't even, so do you believe in hell? Do you believe in hell? That there's hell and there's heaven?
Yes, I believe in hell and heaven.
You believe in hell. So why are you saying that
hell,
something
it is not a place as you think.
It
It is not a place as you think.
Mm.
It is even on you now. When something goes wrong with you, you are in hell. Because when you read your Bible, it's only a barbed wire that crosses heaven, that divide heaven and hell.
A barbed wire.
Barbed wire that divide heaven and hell. When you are in heaven, you can see hell. When you are in hell, you can see heaven.
Have you been to heaven before? Before
No, that is what
no, you are telling us that there's
said.
a barbed wire. But the scripture didn't say there's a barbed wire in between you and heaven.
Because they said somebody was in hell. He was seeing somebody in heaven.
But it didn't state barbed wire.
It is something transparent that you are here. You can see here.
Azu Baba. Viewers, let us know if you have ever seen the barbed wire. He's talking about dividing heaven and hell. Azu Baba, going on with our with our conversation. Of recent, before we go even on that, when you were talking, you said that as your father was teaching you, going back there, as your father was teaching you, he taught you a lot of things. Is there something small you can teach our viewers so that they too, maybe in their own corner, they should be able to, at least something should be able to let you know that, this one, okay, I can do this quickly on my own to understand something.
You see, the first thing I will teach you is that you are your own God. You are your own path. You are your own healer. So believe in yourself first. Believe in your dream. When you go to lie down, tell your soul. Believe in your soul. Tell it to tell you whatever is about to happen tomorrow. Whatever you should do to be able to live peacefully with things of this world. That is the first thing I'll tell you to do. Believe in yourself. Don't let anything, anybody, any book, any prophet, any guru lie you. You are your own guru. You are your own diviner. You are whatever it's inside you. So believe in yourself and first believe in your dreams. When you dream, try to write it down all the time. When you dream, write it down. 1 or 2 days, see what comes out. and then you will know. In everybody has about 7 symbols that you normally dream about. Somebody will say every day I'm in school, I'm going to school. When I was going to school, every day somebody in a vehicle, somebody cheats. You see, so everybody has 1 or 2 or 3 symbols that he normally dreams about. So believe in yourself, believe in your dream. That is the first thing that is the only thing I will tell you. And then you will be able to have everything you want on this very planet Earth.
Okay.
Before you die, they tell you in your dream.
Okay.
Whatever. When you were coming here yesterday or 3 days ago, you dreamed what will happen here. So if it is something evil, and then you come and you meet it, your soul has already told you. It's up to you to decide the way you shall go, whether you face it or you neglect it.
So to the people who don't dream, what do you have to, is there something they have to do so that they can start or to activate their spirit to be able to
Yes,
dream?
call me and then I'll do the divination and then I'll tell you what's wrong with your physical body, sometimes your psyche. Then I'll be able to program it for you. And then you start dreaming.
You'll be able to program the person.
Yes.
As in the way you are saying something is roboting us. Now you are also going to robot somebody.
No, you program it
It's the same
naturally.
thing.
No,
It's the same
you
roboting.
see, yeah, no, the thing has jammed. You see, the psyche is jammed. You see, so it must be programmed. It must be programmed well. The mechanism must be programmed well, so that it functions naturally. When everything functions naturally in you, you dream.
All right. All right. All right, viewers. Before we started, we promised that there's going to be he's going to do a live presentation or a live demo on divination. And today we just don't want to come and be talking, but we really want to see. And Azubaba, we're going to take a case study. We're going to pick Chioma and Davido as a case study. Um, we are doing that because Councillor Luttrot came to say that this marriage is a compensation marriage because Davido and then Chioma, they had their issues before. Social media also came in, followers and all that kind of stuff. So because of that, he chose to marry Chioma so that it will be a form of compensation to Chioma. We want to find out whether it is really going to last for the 7. He said it will be less than 7 years. We want to find out whether it is going to be less than that 7 years or what. And then also viewers get to know that this divination is for learning purpose. It's for it's a case study, as I said, and we mean no disrespect to anybody. We mean no harm to anybody. We just want to find out what it is practically. So Hazubaba, can you
Yeah.
let us know something? So right now, that what is in your hands? What is it called?
Oh, this is the pendulum.
And then I see you are shaking it. So the shaking, what is the meaning of the shaking as well?
Oh, I'm talking to it
You are talking to the pendulum.
and it is talking to me.
Okay, all right. So viewers, I'm going to keep quiet and then let's allow Hazubaba. And when it is time for any question to,
Yeah.
I will try as much as possible to ask the question. And if somebody can also tag the video for me, kindly please do so.
Call the wife name 3 times.
Okay, so I know the name is Chioma, so only Chioma I can mention. So Chioma, Chioma, Chioma.
Call the man's name 3 times.
Davido, Davido, Davido. So viewers, as you are watching, he is performing a divination with the one of the tools, which is the pendulum. That is what he's using now.
Okay, what he said is that even if there will be a break,
Mhm.
it will be more than 7 years, and
Okay.
it can be amended.
Mhm.
See that they can't sit for 3 hours without quarrel,
I mean, Davido and Chioma can sit for 3 hours without quarreling.
without quarreling.
Okay.
See, so when they are together,
Mhm.
it will even break before the 7 years. But when they are apart and they come maybe occasionally once or every 2 3 days, they come together and this one is doing his job somewhere. This that one they can live up to the end of their life. But if they are in the same roof
Mm.
within some short time,
The marriage will
the
collapse.
marriage will collapse because
Wow.
it is character wise
Mm.
and it is spiritual as well.
Mm.
When you look at the woman,
That is Chioma.
yes, it is saying that she has form of the lips. When you
Mm.
look at the lips,
Mm.
you will see, look at the lips, and then when you look carefully, the lips will tell you what she is,
Mm.
which I will not tell you.
Mm.
Look at the lips, and you yourself, you see what she is.
But I
And
think for
so
the purpose of those who are viewing us, if like
uh,
they are
uh,
just
uh,
giving us a hint.
that is the person's secret.
Okay.
You see, the person's secret cannot be revealed.
Okay.
Sometimes you know your secret, you know your weakness,
Mm.
and when you are being taught, you can really amend it. But maybe certain signs in the hand will
Mm.
not go, but
Mm.
it will bring certain sign again, which will tell that this thing is gone. But when you are still looking at the dot in certain part of you and you are saying that because this is there, you have money, and other dot is also telling you somewhere that the money will not come unless you do this,
Mm.
then you are mistaken. You see, she's somebody who is like a lion.
Mm.
So, and so when and the man also
Davido. Mm.
is like the sea.
Mhm.
She's sometimes comes and the man takes you at unawares.
Mm.
That is how he came into the business music field.
Mhm.
See that he overtake you at unawares,
Mhm.
and that is
Oh,
how it
okay,
is
okay,
also in his
okay, okay.
in his marriage.
So it means that Davido is not about, people do say it's because of the family background, the wealth in the family, but that is not actually what is pushing him
No,
into the stardom.
yeah, when you watch his aura,
Mm-hmm.
that is it. Money has done its part,
Mm-hmm.
but he himself,
Mm-hmm.
whatever you are doing with him, you see that he's not taking it serious.
Mm-hmm.
But inside him, he draws everything inside and then work it inside himself.
Mm-hmm.
So when he's coming out,
Mm-hmm.
he takes you can be sleeping with him, but while he is sleeping, he is doing his homework. He is training inside himself.
Mm-hmm.
You see, so when he brings that also to the marriage,
Mm-hmm.
he takes the woman at unaware. You see, so when they want to come together,
Mm-hmm.
unless counseling, for them to know themselves well.
Mm-hmm.
When they know themselves well,
Mm-hmm.
that this one is a lion,
Mm-hmm.
this
This
one
one
is
is a
like
C.
see,
Mm-hmm.
they know how to really
Mm-hmm.
mingle with
So it
themselves.
means that you also, in a way, support what Councillor Luttress is saying, that the marriage will not last for 7 years. But in per the divination, you are saying that if they want to last for a long time, then they don't have to always be together.
Yes, and
Mm.
they must really call their souls
Mm.
for their soul to tell them what they really are.
Mm.
See, when you know who you are,
Mm.
and you know the person, your partner,
Mm.
what your partner is,
Mm.
really the weaknesses of your partner, you
Mm.
can really cope with it
Mm.
because nature brought you here or for quite some time. You are
Mm.
not going to live here forever.
Mm.
So why do you have to go in for this and go in for that?
Mm.
It doesn't do well for your family.
Mm.
It doesn't do well for yourself as well.
Mm.
So it's okay that just learn about yourself
Mm.
and be yourself. But it is not about 7 years. I mean, I didn't say any 7 years. I see break if they really don't know themselves well.
Mm.
There will be a break.
There will be a break and they will come back again. Or when there's a break, they won't come back again.
You see that as they grow, uh, 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 the Leo always sees itself as the king
Mm.
and the queen.
Mm.
So definitely,
Mm.
the Leo will not come back. The woman will not like amendment again.
Okay. So yes, viewers, I think there is one more thing that I would want to also find out if you would permit us to ask or to do that, which has to do. Ghana is about to have an election, and now it has been between NDC, MPP. These are the major parties, and people are also saying that other I think candidate like Chada may may win. So if that could be our last divination, is it possible we can do that for us?
I can
Okay,
do
so
that.
we want to know who is actually winning this year's election.
Color green is winning. Color green dominates from now up to February next year. So anybody who has a color green will win.
Anybody who has color green will
Color
win.
green, yeah. Color green.
Color green. You have not mentioned anybody. We asked two parties, but you have not said
Yes.
you are
Anybody, you see that anybody who has color green is in their flag.
color green in their flag will win. But is it not
Because the color green is winning. White is not ruling. It is green.
But what specifically did the pendulum say? Because you just said color green, but what
Yes.
specifically? Like the way you were able to tell us something detail about the Davido and Chioma. Um, what specifically did the pendulum say?
Color green. Green dominates. So anybody who has green in his flag will win.
And his flag will win. So it means that I wanted to ask a very controversial question here, which has to do with, so let's say Chada has a green in his political what's the name flag. NDC has green, and let's say MPP two decide to add a little green inside. Who is actually the dominant color green we are talking about? That is what I want to know.
See, let sleeping dogs lie. Green will win.
Or you ask for this one, you don't want to say it on camera.
Yes, green will win. Because I asked about it. If any other
Hmm.
has the green,
Hmm.
how will it be?
Hmm.
It's still pinpointing the green. That green dominates.
Hmm. So as
So when green dominates and two people or three candidates have green in their color, you will see by themselves when you yourself you ascertain, you see who is superior.
so
That
as you were
that
doing
party will win.
So as you were doing it, what was actually talking to you? Was it the pendulum, or there is a spirit behind it, or there, like to say, a deity behind it that was talking to you, or it was actually from your mind or from the movement of the pendulum? What was actually communicating to you?
You see, this pendulum is a channel through which I can talk to forever.
So it means that you were
So it is
channeling.
yes. So it is
Mm,
is an energy
mhm,
which has a name. So if I want to talk to you,
mhm,
then it will connect to you.
mhm,
If I want to talk to my soul, it
mhm,
connects my soul.
mhm,
If I want to talk to anybody's soul, if I want to talk general
mhm.
about Ghana, connects to the supreme or the being that relates to or that look after Ghana.
So in
Then
this case, who was it connecting to when you're talking about
it
Ghana?
connected to the overall Lord or the female deity that rules Ghana,
And who is the female deity?
the Akoshika who rules. So we connect.
Akoshika.
connect to that deity.
Mm.
See the
Are they different gods that rule
yeah,
Ghana? The
no,
overall.
no, that is the overall deity. That's the
Mm.
female deity that rules.
Mm.
But there are
Is it
other.
is it a same? Because why I'm asking that question is that when we met Povin, he also gave a different name, which is a male, which signifies a male figure.
That male figure does not rule Ghana. It's the female figure that rules Ghana.
So you disagree with what
The
Povin said?
male can be an overall lord
Mm.
for certain area,
Mhm.
which Ghana is included.
Mhm.
But for Ghana,
Mm.
it's the female deity that rules
And what is the name? Sakushika.
Akoshika. Ghana.
Okay. Anyway, Povin also made a statement that I'm referring to him because it is also in videos or in our content that is still on the channel, which we will leave the video description also as part of the description. Now he made mention that there's a god that is a male and a female at the same time. So maybe it's the same god. Maybe he's showing herself as Akushika to a place and then showing himself as another name at a place.
No, when it is a female,
Mm.
it's female.
Mm.
When it is male, it is male. Maybe it can be given different names at different locations.
Mm.
Uh,
But it's a
but
female.
it's the same. It's the same deity.
Mm.
But maybe different names.
Mm.
But a female god cannot be a male somewhere and be a female somewhere.
Mm.
So the male god is referring to. See, there are times that others talk
Mm.
by what they hear.
Mm.
But me, I talk by what I've seen,
Okay.
physically and spiritually,
Okay.
not by what somebody. Even if I heard from somebody else,
Mm.
something that I have real encounter with,
Mm.
that is what I talk. But
Okay.
I don't talk because somebody has made and it is a belief.
Mm.
So I also have to follow. Even when
Okay.
it's a belief, I test it to see.
Okay.
The deities that they mention sometimes
Mm.
rules more than Ghana. But
Mm.
for Ghana, it's a female that rules Ghana.
Okay.
It's a
Okay.
female that rules Ghana.
Mm.
And you yourself, have you gone outside of Ghana before?
Yes.
When you go out, how do they see? Do they see as a male or they see as a female?
I'm a male. How would I change? I'm still a
No,
male.
you see that when you go outside,
Mm.
the response that people have for you
Mm.
determines whether you are being ruled by a male or a female.
Mm.
Which
Really?
country have you been to before?
Oh, I've been to South Africa, I've been to Nigeria, and I've been to
So
Cameroon.
when you went to Nigeria, how did they see you?
I'm a male. Like, how do they see me as in
Okay. When you are going, I will tell you. See that when you go there,
Mhm.
everybody likes you.
For that one,
Everybody
yes.
loves you.
And in general,
Everybody
Ghanaians,
admire
but
you.
Ghanaians in general, when we go to
That is
anywhere,
what I'm
people
saying. That
like
you are
us.
being ruled by a female.
So because of the woman, that's why
That
they
is
like.
it.
So if we were to be men,
No.
so that's why we don't like Nigerians when they come here. Or South Africans
No,
don't like
you don't like
Nigerians.
Nigerians, but I'm
So,
talking about you.
I'm not saying I like Nigerians.
I'm talking about you. You see that you have that female energy in you. You have that female. Female always attract.
Mm-hmm.
You see, so everywhere when you go out of Ghana, wherever in the world, they see you.
Okay.
Wherever in the world, they see you that you are different because of that magnetic attraction in you.
Okay. Okay. I see.
So it doesn't. That is a female energy that rules Ghana.
Okay.
Well, I don't know where those parts are coming from. That is a male energy. That is they.
Okay.
But me,
So,
I've had a counter with the deity that rules Ghana,
okay.
and it's a female energy.
Okay.
In which sometimes you can call it a different name at different places, but it's a female energy
that rules Ghana. So, viewers, before we bring our discussion or our interview to an end, I would want to find out from Hazubaba. Hazubaba, when this divination that you have done right now, from what we have discussed, we have made to understand that it solves a lot of problems. So, if let's say so irrespective of the problem that somebody have, when they come, the first thing you have to do is divination.
That is it.
All right. So, how do we get to you if somebody wants to come and um, uh, find out something from you, find out the truth? Something is going on in my family, I don't understand. Something is going on around me, I don't understand. I need to first come and inquire divination. And according to you, the divination is not a sin. So it means that your door is open for everybody. And then divination is not a sin. So both Christians and then Muslims, wherever you are, you should be able to do divination at least for some time to know who you are, understand the problems that are surrounding you, right?
That is
So
it.
so then somebody wanted to contact, somebody wants to contact you, or somebody, how do they get to you?
You see, what I do also is that I'm also a healer as well.
Mm,
I cure multiple diseases, physically, emotionally, and spiritual. Some diseases are physical, some diseases are emotional,
mm,
some diseases are spiritual. So any other disease, be it herpes, high blood pressure,
mm,
stomach ache,
mm,
so nose bleeding, gum,
mm,
and whatever,
mm,
something to do with your reproductive organs as
mm,
well, infertility and so on,
mm,
STIs, I cure all.
mm,
So you can get me on plus 233
mm,
243
mm,
150078 plus 233 243
mm,
150078.
so
When you call me, wherever you are,
mm,
as long as you can breathe the air,
mm,
I can do the divination for you.
mm,
Medication can get to you.
mm,
There are different forms of healing.
mm,
You can be there. I can heal you here. I do the quantum jump. I can come to you. I can send angels
mm,
and I will heal you as well.
mm.
Yeah, so for healing, I'm expert. For divination, I'm the best.
Okay, so you said you all forms of diseases and both physical and spiritual. So some a physical one like fooling, you heal. Can a fool be healed?
Yes, it can be healed.
Somebody who is fool, like to say somebody is a fool, they
You
call in this
see,
one
you
is
see,
a fool. You can heal a foolish person.
yes, yes, it can be.
Hey.
It's a any disease can be healed. You
But
see, this is
somebody
this is
say, somebody said,
this is
yes, Christo bar asasi so no. Or say yaridia wan
emotional.
sa Jimmy.
No, it's in an emotional disease. That is why I said I heal
So
emotions.
fooling is an
Emotional disease.
mm.
So the mechanism is jammed a little,
So that you
in
robot,
which
so
you
that
will have to.
you robot the person again. All right, viewers. Until we come your way next time with another interesting topic on Advert Africa, kindly subscribe, share, and comment. And if you have any question, you can put it also on the comment section, so that at any time we have the opportunity with him again, he can answer those questions for you. Until we come again, bye for now.
Yes.